great memory about that day. It really touched me, and it was a very emotional moment when I stepped behind the bar, and it was very beautiful, and I still have goosebumps when I think about that shift, which was the best shift of my life.
Bar shift was awesome. I really didn't know what I was getting into, and I had heard of Pam before, and obviously I had friends with her on Facebook, but I never had met her in person. And then when I met her, she's just like this big burst of energy.
That was an incredible experience. Alex came first to Miami. We had a great time. I learned a lot from him, and then I went up to Chicago to see how they did things at Drum Bar. All these ingredients that I was looking for in my drinks we ended up finding in Millennium Park, and we got lemongrass, thyme, marigolds, just all kinds of really cool stuff out of the park, and it ended up becoming like a really, really cool experience.
I mean, when it comes to Carl Franz, it's just, the main thing I got from him was his sense of style. Like, just smooth, cool, laid back, and the hustle and bustle of New York City. I want to say that hopefully a piece of that rubbed off on me, and I'm not as fast to jump and just kind of sit back and relax, and it'll happen the way it's supposed to happen.
I like working with sort of herbaceous elements, vegetables, whatever, and beets has always been one that I've sort of shied away from a little bit.
Sure.
So I like what you did with that. Like the way those flavors came across is really great.
The functionality of your bar is so fantastic.
Oh,
It's not. I'm serious when I say not all bars are set up that way.
Yeah, totally.
But just the way that you and Phil and your team just like work together, the dynamic, it felt very comfortable, like home the moment you walk in.
Alex and I have become really, really good friends since that experience, and I think a lot of the stuff that I learned from seeing how they did things at Alex's bar have kind of followed me back to Miami, and hopefully vice versa.
One of the best bartending experiences I've had, guest bartending, and I'm looking forward to when he comes back to New York, and I get to have him at my bar and be his host. So
I can't wait.
thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
What's great about this program is that you can learn a lot from other people. The best part about being a bartender is that you can pass on tricks of the trade, and I think the idea that what makes a great bartender is you can work with anything. And we were lucky enough, and I'm lucky enough to be working with Bacardi and the good people at Liquor.com.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Liquor.com and Bacardi for this great experience, and for the bar shift that I spent in LA, which was fantastic. Grazie.